This Vernon Guillen the third, but the last one left. And before I get into my commentary concerning this video and the subject that this gentleman talking about, I'm gonna let it play, and after that, I'll chime in.
Easiest women, man, is women in relationships. 9 times out of 10, when you say a relationship, if they've been together, I want to say more than 2-3 years, the passion is gone. So that woman, she really got a desire to feel validated. And that guy, he's not really, he's not making her feel the same. He ain't telling her she beautiful, she attractive all the time, nice outfit, that shit out the window. So even though you see them, that couple, she's still desiring that, you feel it. All the coworker gotta do, all them DMs, and start chipping away at her, bro. A lot of married women, a lot of women in relationships, it's so easy because they not getting that validation at home no more because the passion is gone. Easiest.
You know, everything this brother just said is so spot on. And I'm going to close this video by letting this video play again because it was just so spot on. But let's go and let's dive into why and the issue there. First and foremost, I have to blame men for this. I have to blame men for this because, first of all, a lot of these men out here, they really don't understand women. And I mean, that can be their father's fault. That can be their fault. Because in order to understand somebody, something, or whatever it is we talking about right now, we talking about women, especially women, you have to be able to deal with it from a learning perspective. You have to deal with it at a perspective at, okay, I'm just trying to learn this. And most of men, they can't never reach that point because they can't keep their zip up for 5 minutes, right? So most men, they go through life. I see them all the time in their 50s and 60s and they still don't understand women because, again, in order for you to learn something, you have to take out any type of benefit out of it. You have to say, I just want to genuinely learn this thing, this person, this whatever we talking about. And most men, again, cannot keep their zipper up for 5 minutes to learn any type of woman. They get around a woman, and even if it's their friend, they so busy or is in their mind. And I understand that's natural for a man. I do understand it. But at some point, you have to say to yourself, I need to learn this individual, right? And especially in my community, because a lot of us was raised by women. We didn't really have a man around. So we don't understand women. All we understand is do everything to make her happy. Get her everything she wants. Just say yeah. Just don't go against the woman in no form or fashion. Don't piss off because that's what we're raised by. Our mothers, our grandmothers. Treat the woman right. Do this for the woman. This one woman to the woman almost is put as like a god figure in the black community, right? And and like I said, in a lot of cases, that's just by default because that's who we're guarded over all of our lives. That's who make things happen for us. That's who always there for us. That's who sweets us. That's who nurture us. Our mothers and grandmothers, right? So we don't really ever actually understand a woman. But when you understand a woman, you understand that the woman is a child. And I say that in a lot of my videos, and it's always a different reason why I say that. But in this term, you know, a child, they want a toy. They ask, can I get this toy? Can I get this toy? I remember when we was coming up, I'm 37, I'm a millennial. When we was coming up, it would be a video game. We want this video game. We want this toy. And after about 2 weeks to a month, it's boring. We want another one. And this is how the woman mindset is. The woman two biggest problem that gets her in all her the woman two biggest issue that gets her in most of her problems in her relationship is boredom and comparison, right? Soon as she gets bored, she's automatically, it's natural. She can't help it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you got to, it's not her fault. She can't, this is how she's wired. Soon as she gets bored, her flesh, now again, if she's saved and sanctified, and even some of them, but I'm saying, especially a worldly woman that's not, I mean, I'm not talking about nobody who say they believe in God, who may actually believe in God, been baptized and all that type of stuff like that. But I'm saying like have literally submitted, and I'm talking about all the way in submission to the Holy Spirit. Um, and adding substance to that, meaning you fast and you praying, because if you're not adding substance to it, that flesh gonna end up getting stronger and stronger and overpowering the spirit. So I say all that to say, she's going to, once she gets bored, she's going to automatically start to create issues. She's going to automatically begin to start trying to formulate and map out her escape plan. Or again, comparison is another one of her issues. This is her two main issues. When she's comparing her life to her friends and how their boyfriend treating them, social media and what they tell her how she should be treated, and things like that. Once you're not, as a man, you're being compared to you're being compared to other men who may even have more resources than you, and so it's not really fair to you. Now that's not your fault. That's not your fault. But you're also the woman is bored now. So why is this? Because a lot of times what we'll do is we'll lay up there and we'll DM a girl, DM a girl, DM a girl, DM a girl. We'll see her everywhere we see her. We own her, right? Telling her how beautiful it is, begging her, can we take her out, right? And once she finally gives us that opportunity to do that, what happens is we end up getting in a relationship, and now, like this brother said, we not doing any of that anymore. We're not telling her how beautiful she is. No, we not telling her how beautiful she is anymore. We're not having date nights. Every blue moon, we might go out, or we might go out together at a baby shower or something at the family, something like that. But other than that, we really not doing a lot. We just working, coming home. The woman is going to become bored. That's why I laid out all the things that happened first, and now I'm about to talk about why they happen. How could you fix these things? Now she's beginning to get bored. We don't never do nothing. Whether she voiced those opinions or not. And then you may say, well, people might not be financially stable. This is another reason why I tell men all the time, if you're not financially stable, do not be dating. This is a lot of dudes' problem. They out here dating and trying to have sex and do all these things, and they're not financially stable. You shouldn't be doing these things, sir. You shouldn't be doing these things. Now, you don't have to listen to me, but I'm just saying these are the things you're going to go through. You're going to go through your woman cheating on you. You're going to go through the woman doing all kind of stuff. Then you're going to get upset. You're going to start either hating women. You're going to either hurt the woman and go to jail. And it's going to be all your fault at the end of the day because, as I always say, the man is the head. So he got to take the bigger piece of the pie, whether you like it or not. I didn't make the rules. I just follow. Right? And so now that you have this woman, so y'all both working, y'all coming home, y'all may go to the kids' games if y'all have children, or if y'all don't have children, y'all might go to a family reunion. Y'all might do those things that's like scheduled by other people, but y'all not having 2 or 3 date nights a month. Y'all not doing no traveling together. Y'all not taking no road trip, just pouring each other on a road trip or a flight. Y'all not doing none of these things. The woman's going to get bored. And her flesh is going to tell her it's time to look for something else. And she's always, I don't care how your woman look. I don't care if she's an Instagram model. I don't care if she look like Meatball, fat and out of shape and not it doesn't matter what your woman look like. You can best believe this. Every day, she's getting people in her DM. People is approaching her in the store. People at her job. She got all these men who in most situations, 90% of the time just want to have sex with her. You know what I'm saying? Just want to have sex. And that even becomes boring because the sex ain't really the same. Y'all just doing regular. You know what I'm saying? If you ever seen the Tyler Perry Temptations movie, if you haven't, go check it out. It's one of his best movies. I'm not a Tyler Perry fan, but that is one of the best movies I've seen. And the sex is routine. It's not really no, you got no disrespect and to excuse my language, you got to F your wife. You got to F your girl sometime. You can't just it can't always just be regular old. I'm getting ready in the morning and just roll over and do a little pump and you gotta quote unquote slut her out sometime. This is what she want, because if not, the woman flesh was just that's fun to her. Again, the woman is a grown child. She's all about having fun, right? So this dude at her job, maybe she may know all he wanted sex, but she know the sex with him gonna be wild, crazy, and nasty. So she might give him an opportunity. Don't know what this man got. Don't know nothing about nothing. But because you wasn't feeling that slide, she went out there and got it from another guy. Or it might be a dude who really do want her. And he's telling her, look, sweetheart, I'm going to do this for you. We're going to go to trip. This man might be a travel connoisseur. And she's seeing that he's always traveling. He's always having fun, but he's single. And now in her mind, he's telling her what he want to do for her and how he going to do this and how he going to take her here. And she sees what he's already doing alone. So she might say, man, this dude might be a better option. Right? And she'll leave her family and everything. Some women, they'll say, but I'm saying most women, they'll say, you know what, help the family, the marriage, everything. And they'll go do that because they'll say, you know what, this dude is presenting something that's exciting and different. What I'm dealing with now is boring and dull. And comparison. All her homegirls is telling her, girl, he took me here. He took me there. Girl, this week we did. And you not doing nothing. You always tired. You always want to work. Or some of these dudes today, they have a lot of free time, but you know what they want to do? They want to be with the homies. They want to be with the gang and all this foolishness. And you opening yourself up. You opening your girl up for her to go look for other options. And in some situations, she may not leave you. She may stay with you, right? And have another second or third option on the side. Now you looking stupid out here. Somebody else dealing with your vagina, and now she's bringing this vagina back to you, which is going to start having a smell to it, because a woman is not built to be messing with multiple men. So what's going to happen is, because she's letting multiple men dip in her, she's going to start having a bad odor that's not even going to be able to be showered out. She's going to get out the shower, and she's still going to have that stench to her vagina because her pH balance is off now. And that's just a slight. The bad part about it is, like, again, in the movie Temptation, this woman got AIDS. She contracted HIV. Thank God it didn't pass to that guy at the time. But now she going out there and catch AIDS, or she going out there and she can catch anything. She can catch any STD. It can be something that's curable, like gonorrhea passes to you, and then she gonna push that off on you. And if you somebody who know you not messing with nobody but her, you gonna feel undermined, and you don't know how as a man you gonna react. You can beat her to death, kill her, and it's just so much. What I'm doing now is going to the extreme of what can happen in these situations, man. If you're not financially stable, stop trying to date. If you don't understand the woman, stop trying to date. If you know that if you with this woman, and then for the guys who might hear this, that is in a relationship with their woman, and they've been in a relationship with their woman 2 or 3 years, and they started a family, or they haven't started a family yet, and they see that they know what I'm saying is true by they not doing nothing with their girl, they not really spending time with her, they not telling her how beautiful she is, they not telling her, well, baby, I like this, and if you is gaining a few weight, just go to the gym together. We could, that can be another time for us to spend time together and both of us get back in shape. Whatever it is about her, you trying to learn, and you just trying to learn her love language. You have to do these things. This is your project. This is your woman. This is your investment. Whatever you put into her comes back double. So, or triple or trice or whatever. You know what I'm saying? A woman is a natural receiver and multiplier by nature. This is why when you give her your semen, she gives you a whole baby. Right? You give her a home, she makes it. You give her a house, she makes it a home. You give her groceries, she makes you a meal. Anything you get a woman, and if you give her evil, she gonna give you hell. So anything you give her, she's gonna give back to you double or multiplied. So I just wanted to put this video. I don't want it to be too long. But this is something I wanted to speak about, man, because I ran into this video and the guy's telling the truth, and I've been guilty of this. I'm not gonna try to make like I'm holier than thou, but I'm light years ahead of this. I know, when I got my woman, I understand a woman. I understand how she operates. I understand everything about her. You know what I'm saying? And, some dude might think it's about sex. It's all about sex. They got females out here. Sometimes it can be. Sometimes it can be. But your woman at the end of the day want to be treated like a queen. Now, if she don't deserve that, and you feel as though she don't deserve to get treated like a queen, well, you need to, as a man, try to find a route. Not find a route. You need to move on. You need to let this go and move on. Oh, I'm gonna just keep because she got good vagina. I'm gonna keep it because no, you need to kill this. You need to cut that. And if you don't feel like she deserves to be treated like a queen, let her go, bro. Let her go, bro. Let her go to the streets, or let her go to somebody else who may feel like she deserves to be treated like a queen. But let her go. Don't hold her hostage, bro. Because if you're not doing the things that I'm telling you, and like I say, you listening to this and you been in a relationship with your woman, y'all in a serious relationship, or y'all even married. Because if y'all married, that's another story. Ain't no just walking away from that. I'm not gonna tell you to do that anyway. You need to start trying to treat this woman like a queen. You need the same way you treated her when you was trying to get with her. You need to treat her like that now on steroids, because you got the woman that you did all of that, whatever you was doing to get her, you got her. Now it's time to lock that down and to lock her down the right way. So when she compares herself to other people, even if okay, for example, give you a case example. Say for you a regular guy, you make $50,000-$60,000 a year, right? And she may just so happen to have a homegirl who has a lawyer she's dating, who dating a celebrity or dating an athlete. Of course, you may not be able to do the thing that they able to do, but you can do something. Okay, they went to her husband took her to Italy for the summer. Well, you could have took your woman to New York for the summer. You could have took your woman to LA for the summer, Miami, Mexico, right? And I'm not saying you do this to compare or compete. I'm saying that you should be able to always have your girl in a position of where nobody can just one up on her and shine on her. He didn't took her to 3-4 places. You ain't took your girl nowhere in 2 years, beside the family reunion or church reunion or anniversary party for somebody else. No, you need to initiate. Don't ask her what she want to do. You need to initiate dates, plan everything, set everything up, and say, "Look, babe, on this day we going here. On this day we going here." And throughout the month, y'all need date nights. Go to a nice restaurant 2-3 times a week. Go to a Dave and Buster's one week. Go out of town. It don't have to be far. Go out of town one weekend, 2-3 hours away, or if you're in a major city, and go get you an Airbnb and just go sit out on the water and talk, or go to a museum, or go to a Dave and Buster's and have fun like two children. Make sure you always keep your woman entertained and happy, because if not, somebody else is going to feel that void. And if this is a woman that you love, it's going to affect you, and it can affect you again in deadly ways, right? Make sure your woman feels beautiful. Make sure you treat her correctly. And again, if this is not what you want to do, you feel like she don't deserve it. And I'm not talking to people who married. Now, this piece right here is not for people married, because you got to stick with it. You got to fight for your marriage. You got to pray and ask God to restore whatever. If there's no happiness there, ask God to restore that happiness, like nobody can do but Him. Not a marriage counselor, not a preacher. None of these people can fix your marriage. Nobody should be in your marriage but the person who put it together, and that's God. Right? But I'm saying this little piece right here is not for, this is for everybody but married. If this is not somebody you feel like deserve this treatment, let her go, bro, because it's going to end up affecting you in the long run. And I'm telling you, I've learned this. I've learned this from my own bad decisions, bro. You don't love her, let her go. You don't feel like she deserved to be treated like a queen and told she beautiful every day, let her go. You don't feel like she deserved to get at least 2 or 3 date nights or more a month. I'm talking about me. I want to do something every week. Every weekend, me and my girl got to do something. If it's just going out to eat, that's fine. That's fine with me. If it's just going out of town and get an Airbnb and me slutting out, that's fine. I mean, I'm gonna slut out in the bedroom too. And sometimes it's gonna be more than sex, where we just roll over and bam, 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 and we both go start our day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying sometimes my girl wanna, that's the term they use today. I don't really like to use that term as a man of God, but y'all understand where I'm coming from when I say slut her out. In other words, just get nasty with it. Just get real crazy with it. Get real freaky with it. Get you some honey packs and just have fun with each other. You know what I'm saying? Remember, like, we ain't old. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because this is not an age thing, right? This is not an age thing. But also, again, yeah, but never ever allow your woman to be attacked by those two things that she's constantly attacked with, and that's boredom and comparison. And I want to thank y'all for listening to me, man. I'm out, man.
Easiest women, man, is women in relationships. 9 times out of 10, when you say a relationship, if they've been together, I want to say more than 2-3 years, the passion is gone. So that woman, she really got a desire to feel validated. And that guy, he's not really, he's not making her feel the same. He ain't telling her she beautiful, she attractive all the time, nice outfit, that shit out the window. So even though you see them, that couple, she's still desiring that you feel it. All the coworker got to do, all them DMs, and start chipping away at her, bro. A lot of married women, a lot of women in relationships, it's so easy because they not getting that validation at home no more because the passion is gone.